Ladies and gentlemen, today I will be bringing you more SDRA2 Chapter 4, and things got a little bit crazy last time. That guy over there, it's funny that he ended up on the main screen. That guy, Big T, you know about Big T? Guess what he did? Guess what he did? He held a gun to everybody and said, shut the fuck up, you're all getting locked in this room. So everybody but Showby, yeah, that's right, Mikado included, everybody but Showby, because he couldn't get Showby, is locked in a room. And he's like bringing us meals, but we're like locked into confinement right now. But before that, we're going to chat a little bit. And we're not doing what we're doing yesterday. Mods, I swear to God, if you'd start doing what we did. Who was there yesterday for that nonsense? For that nonsensical nonsense. Who was there yesterday for that? Bro, anytime I start to talk and tell a story, the mods start playing music, and all of chat starts dancing along to the music, and you can't even hear me. You can't even hear me. So we're not doing any of that today, all right? I will walk the fuck away. We ain't doing that today. Don't cut me off with random music. Serafina, thank you for the tier 1. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Guys, I have some bad news. I have some news that's not great, but I need you all to not panic. When I get into the news, I need you all to stay calm and relaxed. I'm not going to proceed with the news unless you can ensure me that nobody's going to panic, that there will be no panicking. Can you promise me? In fact, let's just do the opposite. Let's get more calm and collected when I extend the news to you. Yeah. Okay. All right. I'm going to get into the news. Guys, everybody has something that they like, right? Maybe something small. Maybe something you can hold in your hand, like a mug. Or like this little pig. Or like these headphones. Yeah. Everybody has something they like. Yeah. Go ahead. Type your thing. Take a moment and type your thing that you like in the chat. Go ahead. That thing that you can like hold in your hands and you're like, yeah, I have this. Like I have this keychain. This keychain's really nice. Look at that. I like that. I like that keychain. I have that. That's nice. Yeah. All right. What are people typing? Oh, that's my phone. Yeah. My Mikado plush. Okay. My phone charm. Yeah. I like my mug. My vape. Okay. Yeah. It's gone. Whatever you just typed, it's gone now. It's gone. Goodbye. It disappeared. Yep. Nope. Shut up. It's gone now. It disappeared. It's gone now. And what I'm trying to say is that we've been playing Tomodachi Life, or Danganronpa meets Tomodachi Life, on my Nintendo Switch. And as you guys know, I bought a stylus for drawing on the Nintendo Switch. I bought it last week. It's gone. It's gone. I don't know where it went. So we gotta pump the brakes on Tomodachi Life because it's gone. I was in the middle of making Maki. It's gone. It's gone. Maki's unfinished. I can't get in there. I fixed the eyes. No, it's gone. I don't know where it is. I hate that shit. I don't like how we just exist. Do you know what I'm talking about? You just exist. You're just existing and you're going through your day-to-day life and then you have something and it's gone. It's like, I don't know where that went. It's just, I didn't move it. I didn't touch it. I haven't played my Switch in days. It's gone. So my shit's gone. I want to play more Tomodachi Life, but like, boy, oh boy, do I need to find it. Because it is insane to me how shit just fucking vanishes. It's so annoying. I did a little bit of a social experiment. Late last night, 2 nights ago. So as you guys know, I host Dungeons and Dragons. I haven't done it in a long time. I haven't done it in a long time. Work has had me very busy. So I haven't really had time to do it. But I have full intent to start doing it some more. Want to host some Dungeons and Dragons. Yeah, I do. So I was looking for some players. Because I wanted to do one with creators. I wanted to do one with creators so that all the new people in the community could see how it's done. And then I would open up community sessions for you guys to sign up and play in my D&D sessions inspired by death games and such. Yeah, it sounds fun, right? Yeah. So, last night, the official VodkaSunnyD account right here. Look, you see me? Look at me right there. Look at me. Hi, look at me in the chat right there. The official VodkaSunnyD account. I did it on main. Chat, and I went to about 40 streams of just streams that I didn't even know. I didn't know the streamer. I didn't know nothing. I just hopped in and I was like, hello, would you like to play in my anime-inspired D&D campaign? And that was my first message in like 40 streams. Nice, how'd it go? Everybody said no. Everybody but one person said no. I would enter a stream. No, for real. I would enter a stream, and I would be on my account, and it would say, and they would go, oh my god, first time chatter, VodkaSunnyD, hi. What's this say? Do you want to play in my no. Thank you, though. No. Or I go into another stream, and I'd be like, yo, you want to play my anime-inspired D&D campaign? It'll be hype. And then they're like, that's kind of weird for a first-time message. I don't know you. No. And then I would go into another streamer's stream, and I'd be like, yo, I want to play in my anime-inspired D&D campaign with voice actors. I have a few players, 3 of which are voice actors. We need 1 more. I want you to join my campaign. No, I don't know anything about that, no. What happened to people taking risks? Listen, no, I mean, it's in everybody's right to say no. You know, this is no shade towards them. I'm explaining a story that happened. I'm explaining a happening to you. And there's nothing wrong with anybody who declined it. There's not. But the world of content creation is all about taking risks. You know, my account has the badge. I got the verification badge, so I can't be all bad. You know, I figured at least I'd get like a, let me get back to you on that. But I got 39 no's and like 1 maybe. I'm so sad. And then it's like we gotta all sit there and we're like, why is it hard to make friends? Why is it hard to meet people? Because nobody wants to meet people. Came in with the chance of a fucking lifetime. But yeah. No. I'm going to go to the bathroom quick. Okay? I'm gonna go to the bathroom quick. And then as soon as I get back, SDRA2. I hope you guys are excited. It should be a good time. I'll be back.
Crazy days, stuck in a wormhole. You know, I lost my mind and I'm running backwards. Can't believe I'm eating the catcher. Brain so witchy, inside's all twitchy. Riding the broom like an old green witchy. Tell me now what this new world has become. In a maze, logic is trampled. I'm a rambling, gambling heart attack. Which way is up, down, front, or back? Every toilet flushes sideways on this toothbrushing highway. Just sitting here watching that uphill river flow.
I'm excited.
It's all wrong to sing a song. Well, it's falling apart and it won't take long. Can't believe I'm seeing it tumble. Watch me stumble.
Why is music? Why are you dancing to music? Turn this shit off! Mods! We talked about this! Stop dancing! Stop dancing to the fucking music! We talked.
My hair is all ablaze. Can't stop the chaos or the madness. Disasters all around me. Gonna tackle the gladness. I'm a dueling fool at the strike of noon. Gonna ride
Stop! You're encouraging it!
This crazy place. Life is so scrambled and in shambles. Gravity's gone and my brain is mush.
And I don't have a water. And I don't have a fucking water. Stop! Christ.
Thoughts and I'm like another one of hush. Mine is running like a police scanner. Don't make me mad, cause I'm Bruce Banner. Where do I go and where do I run? It's all wrong just singing a song. Well, it's falling apart and it won't take long. Can't believe I'm seeing it tumble. Watch me stumble, watch me stumble. Laying down under the ground. Screams all loud, can't hear a sound. Earth shaking, starts to rumble. Watch it crumble,
back,
watch
I got
it
water.
crumble.
I swear to God, if you're dancing to music when I get back. Ugh. All right. Good. No music playing. We don't do that shit. Okay. Let's get into SDRA2. Chad, I'm a little tuckered out today. I'm an eepy bitch. I'm an eepy little bitch. I wonder if I'm gonna be able to get through the game. Yeah. I wonder if I'm gonna be able to get through the game, bro. Little eepy sleepy? Yeah, a little sleepy eepy pee pee poo poo piss boy baby shit. Yeah. Let's go. Load up. Yeah. Alrighty. I don't know if the beginning part got cut out of YouTube. I have no idea. We'll decide that at some point. But in case the beginning part did get cut out of YouTube, everybody say hi YouTube right now. Because it's only like a 95% of the time I cut out the beginning of YouTube. 95% of the time I cut out the beginning. And it's like specialty content. If you want to be there for the you gotta show up to the stream, you gotta be there live, because the beginning of the stream always gets taken out. It gets removed. Long lost content. Anyways, Yoriko, you want to snuggle up with Sora? It's not exactly comfy, but I'm sure I can sleep here. Iroha, how are you doing? Uh-huh. By the way, Iroha has become one of the funniest characters to me. Iroha has become one of the funniest characters to me. YouTube will never know how funny the first 10 minutes of streams are. Well, yeah. Iroha's so funny. Because, like, Mikado's like, the voids, they're talented liars. And the whole time Iroha's like, and then Nikkei's like, we will find the other void. And then, like, something else happens, and everybody's terrified, but Iroha's the most terrified. Dude, Iroha is fucking funny, dude. Like, low-key, funny as fuck. Are we really spending the night here? Like, I forget, there was, like, one line, I think it was when Nikkei was talking. Nikkei came out, and he was like, I'm a void. And everyone was like, huh? And Iroha was like, huh? What? What, are you hanging out? Bro, you're too close. Move over a bit, bro. I can't help it. You're smaller than Nikkei, so you have to sleep next to me. What? What's going on? What are you doing over here? He's out cold. Alright, well, I'm going to bed. Alright, boys. If you try to come over, you're all dead to me. Now that violence is allowed, why don't I perform my secret 108-hit combo if they try to come over? Don't worry. I won't come a millimeter closer. Sleep well. Yeah. Sleep well. We ain't going a millimeter closer. Though it wasn't a small room, we couldn't let girls sleep with boys together, so we decided to sleep in separate groups. And us girls decided to use the long chairs while the boys slept on the tables. Fuck that, dude. I'm sleeping at the carpet, bro. There's a carpet there. I'm bunching it up a little bit so I got a little cushion for my head, and I'm sleeping there. If you sleep flat on a table, you're gonna die of acid reflux. You will die instantaneously of acid reflux. Hell no! And so ends our first night on the tower, as well as the first night we slept somewhere else, other than the Monocrows. Good night, Sora. You won't believe how tired I am right now. There was so much going on today that... Duh. Good night, Iroha. And she's already asleep. I can't say that this is the best bed I've ever slept on. I mean, I can kinda lay down on it. But it's hard and rough. How about we use some of these books as pillows and blankets? Sora, what the fuck is... What is Sora doing? What is that? What... Yoriko's putting out ideas of how they can sleep, and Sora's just like... Sora, are you alright? Huh? Why are you laughing? Yeah, Sora, why are you laughing? Well, we always slept alone because of the rules, right? Where's she going with this? Where's she going with this? Sora, where are you going with this? Whoa! And sleeping together like this feels like a pajama party or an actual school trip. Oh, is that what it feels like? That's where you had decided to head that? I think Sora was thinking about one thing and then she decided to make like a hard veer in another direction last minute. Ah, not that I have memory of experiencing one for real. Too bad it's a killing school trip. So what do you think, Yoriko? You might think that I'm being insensitive considering we're being trapped here. But would you care for a little nighttime chat? Maybe we sleep together? What?! Blushing! Yoriko blush! What is going on in this game? What? But... Oh, I'm not saying that I don't like it, but I don't have anything to say, but... Yoriko, come closer. I can't hear you very well. Sora didn't take her meds! Sora didn't take her meds! Huh? Sora? I'm a Roha right now. I'm a Roha. I'm just like, ah! Ah! Yo! Hi, Nikke. Don't mind us. Don't mind us. There's just some Yuri going on over here. You stay over there, bud. Ow! 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 What? Why did you hit me? Why are you here? Didn't I tell you that we'll end you if you come over here? So you've chosen death. Wait, hold on. I was trying to get back the note I left on this chair during our investigation. That's not an excuse. You're gonna die tonight. Oh, would you all just shut up? Yuki fucking Maeda. Yuki fucking Maeda. There is some beautiful Yuri going on over here. And you're gonna start throwing out the S word? Yuki fucking Maeda. Oh, would you all just shut up? You think we're on a picnic now? We're trapped in here. For crying out loud. Would it kill you to act just a bit less insensitive? Sorry. Me and Sora were gonna make out. Am I the only one serious right now? Is this all a joke to you? What the hell are you doing, bro? Shouldn't you be the one to knock some sense into these people? Yuki, Stop raging and go to sleep. You need to calm down. Yeah, calm down, Yuki. You need to calm down now. You're looking like the fucking Joker. Calm down now. There's nothing you can achieve by being mad at everyone all the time. Trying to stay positive like Sora is a much better alternative. I can guarantee you that.
Oh, I see.
Chatty's evolving. Chatty's evolving. He's becoming something else.
Well, I'm sorry for being a total jerk. I'm sorry for ruining your precious moments.
No, we were a bit too excited for no reason. Me and Yuriko were gonna cuddle. Sorry, everyone.
Good night.
What a good team we are. Thank you, Nikke. True. You're the reason this all happened. How long are you going to just stand there? Scram! Whoa, Nikke, get behind me! Nikke, get the fuck behind me! Listen, you just go make out with your girlfriend, okay? I gotta remain serious. You just go... You just serious face. You just go over there and... I can't stay serious. Ow! Stop hitting me! Stop hitting him! Nikke, get behind me! Just because the rules are gone doesn't mean you have to load everything you've got on me. Yuriko, Nikke, could we please get some sleep? And Nikke, do you really want to sleep with us that badly? Sora didn't take her meds. Sora did not take her medication! What the fuck? Who, me? Never. Blush alert! We got a 203, we got two... I'm dying. Give me water. Did something happen? Oh, sorry, Aroha. Did we wake you up? Just go back to sleep. There. Good girl, good girl. Sora did not take her meds. Yeah, there was one other time where Sora didn't take her medication in Chapter 3, and we're back on that. She skipped her meds. It makes sense. I mean, she's locked here. She wouldn't be able to take her medication otherwise. She's acting a little goofy. Sora says, doesn't this make you feel like we're a married couple? Whoa! Whoa! What? Sora? Sora! Sora? More like so gay. What the fuck? Boy, am I tired. Good night, Sora. This was our first day trapped in the tower by Teruya. So far. Ooh, Shiny Hunter. Thank you for the prime. Thank you. W's in chat for the prime. So far, everyone seemed to want a bit of space. Some people even seemed to agree with what Teruya did. We were all tired of the killing game after all. But we didn't realize how painful it would be to stay in the tower. Fatigue has been restored by 1. Thank you. Skill Night Shroud fatigue has been restored by an additional 1. Thank you. ... Chat, we're getting a message from question mark. Hold up. Up. Everybody type the word up. The people who are stuck in an ad will have no idea what's going on. Everybody just start, they're in an ad right now. Everyone just start freaking the fuck out. Be like, oh my god, holy shit. They died? Oh my god. Up. Rah. Wake up. Sora, wake up. Ugh. What's wrong? Sora, are you alright? What happened? Did something happen? What is it? Dot, 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 dot. That's the death music. That's the somebody fucking died music. Oh my god. For a moment, I didn't realize where I was and what I was doing. The first thing that came over me when I woke up was pain. What? What happened? The pain from the freezing cold. Oh no. Is someone missing? Wait, are we missing somebody? No, we have everybody, right? We got me. Yeah, yeah, I think so. I felt numb all over my body, and my eyes felt frozen shut. Oh my god, was she freezing to death? Yoriko, some hot packs! Thanks, Sora. Warm your body with these. Do you feel better? Yoriko, what's going on? How did it suddenly get this cold? I don't know. We only realized it after each of us woke up, but it seems like the temperature dropped by a large margin compared to yesterday. To think that it would be this cold even inside the tower. If Teruya didn't bring us hot packs yesterday, we would have been done for. Oh my god. I warmed my body with the hot pack Yoriko gave me. And when I looked around, I found that everyone else had been doing the same. Sure, the tower wasn't that warm to begin with, and we had no heaters or radiators around. But it wasn't this cold yesterday. Even considering we had just woken up, this was too cold to be normal. It was like someone deliberately messed with the settings and dropped the temperature. This is seriously a big problem. It was fine yesterday. But if this cold's going to continue, we won't be able to survive much longer. We should tell Teruya to bring all the remaining hot packs next time he visits us. How much you want to bet they're gonna run out of hot packs? And Teruya's gonna be like, uh-oh, Spaghetti-O. You gotta kind of deal with it. You gotta rock with it. I already contacted him through the handbook that if he was gonna bring us breakfast, he should also bring a bunch of hot packs. But we've got a much more serious problem at hand. More serious than this? What is it? Bro! I can't take it anymore! Just hold it in. We can't just relieve here in front of everyone. What? Yuki's gotta piss! Pissy Maeda! It's Potty Maeda, ladies and gentlemen, he's here! I'll ask once Teruya arrives. So just hold it for a few more minutes! What's wrong with him? I guess we didn't even think about this since we were so startled yesterday. But there's no toilet in here. What? I mean, I guess that was already an obvious fact, but I never thought about it in relation to the fact that we're trapped here. I have a habit of relieving myself first thing in the morning, so I'm doing my best to hold it in right now, and I can't say I'm doing a good job of it. Iroha, do not shit your pants. Iroha, do not shit your pants. Don't do it, Iroha! And now you see what's up with Yuki. Good morning, Nikke. Huh? Oh, good morning. Though I wouldn't call this a good one by any means. We were all loosened up yesterday. I think that it would be possible to, thinking that it would be possible to live a life like this. I also didn't want to die anymore, and actually thought it would be okay for us to live here in peace, but to be honest, the thought came across me as well. But now that it's come to this, we're starting to see the problems. We might freeze to death. We can't wash ourselves or go to the bathroom for that matter. It should be breakfast time soon, so Teruya should be here any minute. We should cut straight to the chase, explain our situation, and ask him to let us out of here. Here he comes! Here he comes! And speak of the devil. Teruya! Iroha's gonna shit herself! You gotta do something now! Gosh diddly darn. Ain't it cold in here? Did everyone get a good night's sleep? Are you joking? How are we supposed to sleep well under this weather? Seriously, what's with this cold? I'm not sure what's up with the weather. It wasn't like this yesterday. The outside is getting abnormally cold as well. Oh, Yuriko. These are the hot packs you asked for. I brought as much as I could carry. How about we eat first? A full stomach will help us beat the cold, they used to say. 50% of the people here are about to shit their fucking pants. We can't do that. They're gonna shit themselves. Teruya, the potty. I've had enough. I don't want food or hot packs. I want out! There are no toilets in here. You should have the decency to at least let us relieve ourselves. You know, like a normal human being. Oh, toilets. I completely forgot about that. Why don't you first eat breakfast? I'll try to find a big pot you can all shit in. We are not all shitting in a big pot. I say no to that. We're not all taking turns shitting in a big pot in the center of this room. Are you crazy? Are you crazy? I mean, you fucking captured us, so yeah, I guess a little bit, but still, we're not all gonna shit in a big pot. We're not having a shit pot. A shit pot? Yeah, no, we're not doing that. One for number 1 and one for number 2. Should be fine, right? We are not having a pot out in the open. We're not having a piss pot and a shit pot. That is disgusting. That is the grossest thing I've ever heard. That is just, like, we're just gonna sit in the middle of the room? Just gonna sit in the middle of the room smelling fucking radioactive? Oh, hey, don't worry about that. That's the shit pot. No, I think we're good on that. 7 people will be using it, so I'll have to find an extra big one. And what about wiping? What about wiping? What about showers? What about everything? Shut up. Stop with 6-7. Whoa. Stop right there, Teruya. You don't think that's a bit, on the nose? I kind of feel violated right now. Just let us leave. It's fine if it's only for potty breaks. Why? What are you gonna do once you're out? Go to the bathroom. Once I leave this room, he really wants us all to shit in a bucket. This fucker wants to get a big bucket with a hole in the bottom, and he wants us to shit in it. I can't believe that. I just can't believe it. And he's got a gun. Great. And he's got a gun. Suspect one another only for a murder to eventually happen, and then the class trial. I can already see it. So you want us to sit in here, shitting and pissing in front of each other, with the stench building up? I'm gonna be vomiting. I'm gonna need a vomit pot, too. The moment I see someone shitting in a bucket in front of me, I'm gonna need a vomit bucket. Do you really want to repeat the same story again? Can we just shoot me? You think I can be persuaded by words just because I was a little nice to you? Well, too bad. No one is getting out of this room. I'd rather die than get treated horribly like this. Let me go! Rather die? You're serious? What? Yuki! Sora! Are you alright, Yuki? What happened? What happened to Yuki? Was it just me? Or did Teruya look like he was seriously about to shoot Yuki? There was this feeling of actual murderous intent. Huh? Yuki, something's wet down. Yuki, did you piss yourself, Yuki? Yuki, you didn't. No, it's from the rain. There's no rain. We're in a building. I know this is painful, but I told you, this is the only way. I experienced the exact thing you are going through. To be honest, things are much better than back then. I'll try to make everything convenient as possible, so just stay here. Don't make things more complicated than now. Well, looks like we're gonna get a shit bucket and a piss bucket and a vomit bucket. That's exciting. That's exciting. Despite our arguments, Teruya again left us alone in the room. His will was too strong to break, If we could brute force our way out, then maybe we could have solved this one way or another. Dude, there's fucking 6 of you. There's 6 of you. You could untie Mikado if you really wanted to. There'd be 7 of you. Probably don't want to do that. But Teruya has a gun. The most powerful weapon known to man. A literal symbol of violence in his hand. That gun represented power among us. And there was no one who could rebel against it. Sora, Yuki, are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine, but... Yuki! Sora, I'll take over. Come here, Yuki. Now that's going a bit too far. I'm not sure if I can hold out any longer. I gotta take a fat shit! Iroha, hold it in! Iroha, hold it in! Teruya said he's gonna bring a shitting bowl, alright? Just hold it in until then, okay? Don't shit on the carpet, please! Seriously? Do it here? In front of everyone? What about the sound? And the smell? You think we don't know that? We've got no choice. Sorry for shouting. But as long as Teruya has that gun, we can't do anything. Well, you heard her. He's totally serious right now. If we stand up against him, he'll kill us, trial or not. What should we do about this situation? We weren't even allowed to struggle when Teruya holds all the power with his big fat gun. When did we go wrong? Should we have discussed the intel with Teruya beforehand? Should we have not entered the tower? Other than Yuki crying, there was silence in the break room. Who is that? Who's laughing like that? Huh? Mikado? What's up? Ugh, that brat. We completely forgot about him. He finally woke up. He's trembling like crazy. Well, I'd imagine I'd do so too if I was wearing just my underwear under these conditions. Don't just stand there. Give me something to wear. He's asking for help? Shut up! I hope you freeze to death! Nikke, give him some hot packs! What? Seriously? To him of all people? If he dies, it'll reek like a rotting corpse in here. How could you? And besides, perhaps he knows the reason why it suddenly got colder. You say so. Well, I do agree that it's a waste that we got to use them on him. If we have a limited amount of hot packs, I don't know. If we got a limited amount of hot packs, I don't know. Chat, what do you do in this situation? Somebody points a gun at you, locks you in a room with a bunch of people, no toilet, scheduled meals, no way to clean yourself, no bed, and it's freezing. Temperature's freezing and dropping. You need hot packs just to, like, keep going. And then, the dude looks at you and he's like, don't worry, you gotta go poop? Don't worry, I'm bringing a shit bucket for everybody to share. We're gonna sit it right in the middle of the room. What? You want me to do what now? Jesus. Transcanade, thank you so much for the Prime, saying, oh yeah. Remember, guys, if you want to make sure that you can watch the entire stream in the highest quality, with no ads, support me, and get access to 30+ exclusive VodkaSunnyD emotes, one of which being Kyoko Kirigiri, you could subscribe with !sub or !Prime. Type that in the chat, ad-free. Ad-free for the rest of the month, baby. Much better. I knew I could count on you. So... Huh? Excuse me? What is up with this weird weather, Mikado? If I knew, I wouldn't be shuddering in cold right now. Ah! Why would you kick me in the nuts? I've been hit enough times already. Something about you just pisses me off. But what now? Even if we say we take care of our business using the shit bowl that Teruya will bring, what about washing ourselves? My hair would stink if I didn't wash it every day. Just suck it up, will you? We're all going through the same problem. Oh, we're gonna kill each other. Teruya locked them all in here thinking, oh, no one's gonna, they're all gonna kill each other. Teruya's gonna come back, and there's gonna be one survivor standing over all of us. We have 3 solutions to this problem. 1. Find a clue within this room to escape this place. 2. Teruya gets in contact with the outside world, and we escape together. 3. We fight head-on and win against Teruya, with the risk of someone getting shot. They all seem kinda unrealistic to me. But isn't number 1 our best option? I think number 3. I think option 3. You gotta tackle the guy with the gun. Like, I don't know what to tell you. You gotta take out the captor. You know that it's one kidnapper. That's it. Also, where the fuck is Showby? Not that he'd want to help, but, you know. We can't decide this by ourselves. After Yuki, takes care of his business, let's talk about this with everyone. Is Teruya off to make the bull from the ground up? Why is he taking so long? Iroha, I am telling you right now, do not shit your pants. Iroha, you have become top 5. You're on my top 5 favorite characters right now, Iroha. Do not shit your pants. Don't do it. You've come so far. I can't hold it in much longer. Iroha, no! Don't shit yourself! And speak of the devil again. Guys, Teruya should unchain the rooms when he enters here, right? Can't we just run past him right then and there? Who wants to bet that you get shot before even taking one step out the door? Then you should be the one getting shot as karma for deceiving us. Avoid all this time. Just be a good little meat shield for us. Are you fucking crazy? Mr. Teruya, please, the shit bowl. I need it. Hand it over. Hey, hand her the shit bowl, Teruya. She's gonna poop herself. Mikado Sonoji. Oh, he's mad. He's mad. Wait, hold on. Teruya. Buddy, listen, I know you're angry, but did you bring the shit bowl? That is what matters right now. We need the shit bowl. We don't have time for this other stuff. You little dog shit! What's going on? What's happening? What's happening? Where's the shit bowl? Oh, that was a critical hit. Why are you hitting me? What did you do, you little... I didn't do anything. Why are you always blaming me for everything? Don't you lie to me! Then who else could have done this? Ugh! Stop! Stop! I have the faintest idea what you're talking about. Oh, I won't stop! Not until you answer me! Now, what did you do? Oh my god, he hit him again! Whoa, Teruya, what's going on? This is the same as then. I can't let this go on, but what if someone gets killed? Is Teruya locked in the tower too? Is that what just happened? That's my theory. What is it, Teruya? Just explain it to us. We're trapped here in this tower. I knew it! I fucking knew it! I knew it! I had a feeling. What? The front door won't open. I didn't block it or anything. The locks and chains aren't there. Yet it still won't budge. Wait, so even you can't go outside the tower? You're kidding me, right? What about the shit bowl? The hot bags? The shit bowl? The meals? The shit bowl? Iroha needs the shit bowl now! Where is it? That's not the focus here. If everyone's trapped here...
My name's Yuki Maeda, and I'm laughing. Sucks to be you, Teruya. Now this is karma.
Yuki, you just pissed yourself. Don't try to aura farm, Yuki. You literally just pissed yourself. You're kidding me. What you're telling me? You're telling me the tower locked itself? Dude, what the hell, man? What's up with that tower? If you think I'm lying to you, come on out to the main hall. I'll let you all see it this time. We're just gonna get down to the main hall and a fucking cannon is gonna be pointed at us and it's gonna fire. Kill us. Something big had happened. Not a controlled confinement by someone like Teruya, but actual confinement. Were we actually stuck inside this huge tower forever? Teruya, who was that stuck up with not letting us out, led us out to the main hall. No way. We followed Teruya out of the break room to the main hall after spending a whole day in there. And the front door was locked, just as Teruya explained. It wasn't the same lock that Teruya had physically put in chains yesterday. It was a weird feeling where it felt like it wasn't actually a door there, but there was a faint drawing of a door there. As hard as we tried to open the door, it felt like we were only pushing the wall. Why? It wasn't like this yesterday.
We're done for. We're trapped forever. Trapped in the break room. And now, trapped inside the whole tower.
Teruya, when did this actually happen? Surely you would have noticed, considering you went outside multiple times for us. I don't know, just a few moments ago. I went through this very door for your breakfast. But after our conversation at the break room, I tried to leave and the door was just like this. Ah, it's cold! Whoa, what the? What's up with this wind? And why is it so freaking cold?
Wind? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. We're indoors. How can there be wind?
Perhaps there is a way out somewhere in this building. I have a theory. Who remembers DRA, Danganronpa Another Chapter 3? There was a trial in Danganronpa Another Chapter 3. It was promised to someone, an individual. Do you guys know a man by the name of Uhura? Wonderful man. Love that man. He was put up to a test, a mission. An ultimatum was given to him by an individual stating, you need to kill someone, and if you do not, I will turn the kids to bones. There were many kids, many children, and Uhura did not want to see the children get liquidated. So Uhura did the one thing he needed to do. He killed in DRA Chapter 3 to save the children from being liquidated. And you want to know what happened? The kids got turned to bones. They got killed. They got killed anyway by one man! One crazy fucking man who thought it would be fun to liquidate the kids. And then he trapped everybody with no food for a whole fucking chapter. The unmedicated Monokuma is back. I'm telling you, the unmedicated Monokuma is back. There was a Monokuma that is different from all the other Monokumas. Call him Crazy Kuma. He is different. He's unmedicated. He's snorting lines of crack cocaine and then coming up and he's like, I got an idea! And then he traps us all in a fucking tower where we have to share a shit bowl. It's just so bad. Perhaps there is a way out somewhere in this building. I don't think so. I've searched this place from top to bottom ever since we've arrived here. Teruya, I'm sorry, but I think this is the time for us to team up. We need to cooperate and find an exit out there. What would Kenjo do? 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 Teruya, are you good? Teruya, you gotta get it together. What would Kenjo do, actually? Hold on, my roommate texts me. Chat, should I eat lasagna tonight? Yes or no? Is it a lasagna kind of night? Yes. I'm letting him know. We're doing lasagna tonight. We're doing lasagna tonight, boys. Teruya. Wait a minute. Hold on. He's asking himself what Tsurugi Kenjo would do. We know what Tsurugi Kenjo would do. We're not... No. No. Teruya, whatever you're thinking, no. Uh-oh. No. You guys will still be under my protection. What? Don't you get the wrong idea. I only let you out just to show you this door, since you didn't believe me. Now that that's over, it's back inside the room for you. Unless you want to take a bullet or two, just shoot me. Just shoot me. Right here! Put it right here, bud. I'm ready. Take me out, bud! I'm ready! A bullet or two to the face. Yep. Yeah. You serious? Do you even realize the situation we're in? It's because of this situation that I'm doing this. When facing peril is the likeliest situation where a murder could happen. Take it from me. Yeah, you're gonna be the one who murders someone! We can't even escape the tower, for crying out loud. How is there any point in imprisoning us inside the break room? The tower's huge. If I let you loose in here, I would never be able to keep an eye out for every one of you. This changes literally nothing. Locked tower or not, you guys need to stay inside the break room. That is exactly how we can stop another murder from happening. Okay, but, like, do you have a shitful? No, for real, I just want to know. Do you have a shitful? Or am I allowed to just go wherever I want? Because I'm just going to start shitting all over the walls, Teruya. I'm going to write your name in fecal matter along the wall. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do it. He can't stop me.
To hell with that! Let us out! We want freedom!
Yeah, this is truly the last straw. There's a pressing for the sake of safety, and then there's just being plain crazy. Guess which side you're on. If you really think so, then you leave me with no choice. Don't shoot, Yoriko. Don't shoot, Yoriko. Don't be like that. Gonna have to kill you all. All of us? All of us. You can kill all of us. That seems like a pretty big leap. Seems like a pretty large jump.
What in the world?
Whoa. Hold on. You're not serious, are you? Well, yeah. Why are you aiming at me? Yo. Oh my god. Aiming at a Roja is crazy. So wait a minute. Hold on a second. Rewind. All these people are stepping up, right? All these people are stepping up to say shit, right? Yoriko steps up, is like, yo, let us out, nothing changed. right? Fucking Mike steps up, all right? And then Teruya's like, all right, I guess I have to kill you all. Points at Roha first. What the fuck? I didn't say anything. Yuriko's the one who said it. Huh? Don't push me. Things were escalating into a very explosive situation. The tension between Teruya and us had come to a point where agreement and cooperation was not an option. Every one of us in this room felt it. We felt that he was serious. He was seriously about to shoot us. Chat, you keep asking me to take care of this thing, right? You keep asking me to take care of this thing. I'm talking to you, Twitch. If I go there to take care of it, would I not be exposing myself visually to it? The chat is closed. I can't see it. And guess what? Even if I did something about it, it takes 2 seconds to come back in and do it again. Because that's the kind of app that is set up to be. When we were all frozen because of the fear of being shot, my comrades, please gather immediately to the Oracle Room this very instant. Oh my god. That voice! That means...
The book thingy. We did every lunchtime. It's already that time.
Alright, well, can we do something about this gun? Can we do something about this gun that he's clearly wielding and carrying around? Can we do anything about that? Because I feel like this is an issue.
We'll talk later after Monocrow's done with his business.
I'll be back. I use the bathroom. Have a stare at Teruya. I'll be back. I'm back! Call me a Roha, cause I need a shit bowl. I ain't even kidding.
Believe me, I don't want to kill you any more than I have to.
Yuki! Monocrow's announcement came at the perfect timing. It signaled a truce between us, and we were able to avoid the worst outcome. Well, can I look at Monocrow and be like, hey man, it is unfair that bro has a gun and he's trying to isolate us. This should be looked at. Wait, what about Showby? Uh-oh. But that doesn't change the fact that we're still trapped inside this tower and no escape plans came to mind. Just what was going to happen to us? Showby? Showby is there! Is he trapped now? Just yesterday, we were all gathered up like this. Yet it seems like decades since then. Showby, whom we had totally forgotten, was there nonchalantly. Showby was there nonchalantly, and so was Mikado, who we freed for this exceptional occasion. Showby, do you have any idea what we've been through? So, Showby, you were in the tower as well. If you were lurking outside, we would have at least tried to ask for help. Not that you're the type of person to help, but... Sora, what are you muttering to yourself about? Teruya, while I am grateful that you set me free, I would most appreciate it if you got rid of this collar around my neck as well. Chocolat, thank you for the prime. I appreciate it. Shut up, you brat! You know I had no choice but to bring you. It's a mandatory event! Oh my. So would that mean you did it because you cared about poor little me? As if. You little freak! I just want you to be not dead. So I can get punished by the law. So you can get punished by the law. And after we're done with this, I'm gonna strip and tie you down again. Wait, what? You're gonna do what? You're gonna do what to him? So, don't even think about escaping if you value your life. I can't resist without my magic anyways. And why are you so insistent on stripping me? Then let's get right to it. From now on, you need to assemble here every day to pick one of these books. When your name is called, just come forward and pick any book. Inside the book contains helpful info. If you're lucky, that is. So, why don't you try out your good fortune, will ya? The exact same lines again. Once you pick a book, you can check it only on the spot. After that, you must return it back to the shelf. If you don't, it will be punishment time. Now, let's start with VOO1. Come on out and pick your book. I'm very curious as to how the exchange with Teruya and Showby is gonna go. I am. The exact same script for this same event. Our original objective was to discover our reset codes through this event. But the thought of that never crossed our minds. We were already busy thinking about the much bigger problem at hand. So today's book event ended without much significance. So we got no info from that? Now then, everyone get back to the break room. No! Shoot me right here and start a class trial. I'm just saying, dude. I'm not gonna be held captive in a freezing cold area with no shit bucket. He can shoot me right here in front of, literally in front of the teacher. Shoot me in front of the teacher. No, that's what I'm saying, chat. Just shoot me, dude. Like, I don't know what else to do. I don't know what else to say. Just fucking shoot me. Seriously, don't you think what you're doing is pointless in our current situation? Well, I guess there is no other option. Let's all die together. That might be better than what we were doing before. Psychotic, but it might be better than what we were doing before. That's the only way to salvation. Wait, what? Huh? What? How in the world did you come to that conclusion? Teruya, you're not the person to do this. Alright then, shoot me. You know what? Yuki gets 2 claps from me. Yuki gets 2 claps from me. The old 1-2. I agree. You know what? You might as well take me out. I agree. I agree. You know what? I agree, Yuki. I wonder how he'll respond. Alright then. Shoot me. Oh my god. Yuki? It's already over. Without food or a way to keep ourselves warm, we'll just end up dying anyways. I'll die the quick way if I have to starve in the cold otherwise. You can't just go and...
It's better to die now than to meaninglessly struggle for the little time we're given to live.
Yuki, shut up! Nah, I think he's cooking, actually. Seems you're in a bit of a pickle, eh? Who said that? Who is question mark, question mark, question mark? And why do they believe us to be in this pickle? Right when things were about to seriously go south, at that very moment, somebody we never expected to join in our conversation.
Nah.
That's my guy! That's my fucking guy! What do you have to say, Showby? Say it. Speak your mind.
Say, why don't I give you a helping hand?
Showby?
What's the deal with you? If it's food you need, I can take care of that. Who do you think you are? Don't just go butting into other people's businesses.
Whoa! Yuriko, chill. Yuriko, chill. Chill, it's okay. Let him talk.
Do you even know the situation we're in? Of course. Because of that rainbow dipshit, I couldn't get out of this tower as well. And from your convo earlier, I can clearly see that an unknown source caused something that locked the whole tower. You knew and you still acted that? You still acted like that? Wait, hold on. You were in the tower this whole time? For us, Teruya had brought us breakfast and everything. How were you able to not starve? Good question. That's where this little toy comes into play. Showby, with a smug grin on his face, pulled out a small metallic keychain. What you got, Showby? What's that? What is that? Yeah, what is that thing you got there? You did it! Bingo! The key to the storeroom. I thought it might come in handy later down the line. Hand it over now!
Showby, don't hand it to him. He's unhinged.
Whoa, settle down there.
Teruya, what does he mean by that? The key to what storeroom?
Have you seen the room around the middle part of the tower? That's where the storeroom is located. There's a small exit there where food is constantly replenished. But to access it, you need a key to go across the metal bars. I had found it weird that there was no key to be found anywhere.
Oh, ho, ho. It seems like our greedy little Showby had taken the key for himself, and that's my guy. That's why I say that's my guy. So many people battle me on this. I'm standing up on Showby Hill. I'm up on Showby Mountain, and everybody's like, come down from there. I ain't coming down from there. This is why I said to you, your smartest move is to befriend Showby in the death game. Ain't nobody listen. Food? Did you say food? Oh my god. We're at least not doomed to starve to death. That's not the problem here. What good does food do when we can't escape this place, you idiot? Calm down, Yuki. Oh my god, Nancy! Nancy with 5 tier 1 gifted. Thank you so much, Nancy. W's in chat. Thank you, Nancy. Nancy just paid for 5 people to watch this stream in the highest quality. Thank you so much, Nancy. I appreciate you. Calm down, Yuki. Where there's a will, there's a way. Bro! If we try to struggle against Teruya, it'll probably do more harm than good. The strategy here is to hold it out. If we can take care of the food while stuck in here, there's still a chance for us. What you're saying now is no different from a child throwing a tantrum. The hell? As if I'm the only one who feels like that. It's the truth. Guys, hear me out. We're trapped in this tower regardless of what Teruya's up to. My fucking goat. My fucking goat. No! He's so undervalued. He's so enough people don't talk about him, bro. My fucking goat Shinji. He comes in, bro, and he speaks the truth. He speaks the truth. Shinji! He's so right. We're complaining about how we can't get out of a single room. It doesn't matter. We can't get out of the fucking tower. It's only been a day, and we still got ways till we even investigate the rest of the break room. We should take Showby up on his offer, and try our best to stay alive. After all, our only option is to die together, like Teruya suggested.
I do have one question, though. Not that I would ever devalue what Showby's cooking. I don't believe Showby would speak unless he was absolutely certain that he's got this shit locked down. But I do wonder, and I worry for Showby, is there a chance he gets shot? That's the first thing that came to mind, because I don't want to see Showby go. So you're telling me, you're looking at me, in my eyes right now, you're looking at me, and you're telling me that Teruya isn't going to pull out his gun and shoot Showby. If he brings us all back to the room and Showby tries to independently dovestep, what keeps Showby safe? And I know what you're thinking, like, oh, well, you know, he won't kill him. He could still shoot him in the leg, right? Shoot him in the leg and drag him there. Not that I would never doubt Showby's skills. I'm just saying, it's a little spooky.
After all, our only other option is to die together. We shouldn't be fighting each other. We should be cooperating in hard times.
Shinji the fucking goat. I say it time and time again. He's got a point. You know what it is? I think everybody gets too excited about the crazy Danganronpa characters. Which, I mean, they're fun. Don't get me wrong. Kokichi's awesome. I love Kokichi. Love Tsurugi. You know? Great characters. But Shinji's very grounded. He's very grounded. He's filled with positivity. And in the darkest of times, he tries to step up and be a pillar. He's a goat. He's the fucking goat. He is. He deserves the love, dude. You heard them. I'll take care of everyone. You're not needed here. Just hand over the key and leave. Showby ain't gonna hand over that key. Whoa. Don't you get too ahead of yourself. There's no such thing as a free lunch, you know. Quite literally in this case. What? 100 crow for a meal for one. Alright. Fair. Alright. If you want to stay alive, you gotta pay me. Alright. Alright. I'm throwing the hat. 100 crow for a meal for one. A sensible price, I should say, considering the situation we're in. Huh? You're trying to sell us food? Everybody's gonna die. And he's like, yo, if you pay me, I got you. What the fuck? Oh my god. To think of money in a situation like this. Is the food limited or something? I wouldn't say unlimited, but there's enough food to go around for all of us, I'd say. Okay, but that's fine, but what happens when we run out of crow? Are we just all gonna starve to death? Then you have no reason to not share it with everyone. Just how scummy can you get? Whoa! Hang on. He's still our food source. Let's be a little careful here. Nah. Share the food? What good would that bring to me? Wait, guys, question. Danganronpa rules. YouTube chat, when you're watching this in the future, comment down below. If Showby locked himself in the room with the food, right? My question is, obviously Showby would be able to outlive everybody. If Showby did this for however long he needed to, and everybody else died, right? How does that work? Would that initiate a class trial? Is he intentionally starving them? I mean, it's not like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not up to him to, like, feed them or give them the food. He'd be making no contact with them. So how would that work? Would he even be allowed to escape the island if everybody dies but him? Is he even allowed to escape? Because the only way he can escape is become a Blackened and win a trial. You know what I'm saying? So I'm curious how that would work. And I've thought about this too. I've thought about this in other Danganronpa games where if you put yourself in a situation, that would naturally kill off everybody but you. And this is one of those very weird situations where he could make this happen. I don't think he would, but he could. So is a trial initiated the first time someone dies? I think what would happen in a Danganronpa game to, like, negate this, if I had to take a guess, would be people would start to go crazy from hunger, and then one person would just
kill another person that would be, like, trapped in isolation, right? And then that in itself, that kill, right? That kill would initiate a trial, and then Monocrow would rinse his hands of things and be like, okay, moving forward. But, it is an interesting thing to think about. I guess Monocrow or whomever would step in and be like, yeah, we're not gonna let it go like this.
Girl, you've known me for a month. Isn't it time for you to know the kind of guy I am? Cheapskate, Hashimoto. I have no reason to listen to you any longer. Have you forgotten what I've been holding in my hands?
Yeah, and this is what else I was wondering. Is Teruya just gonna shoot him? Like, does Teruya just shoot him? Like, I don't know.
This whole time, I don't want to do this, but I'm gonna have to take it from you by force. You might not know this yet, but violence is allowed at this current Violence is not against the rules, sure. I know. The rules section in our handbooks have gone completely apeshit. That much is obvious. Alright then, shoot me.
This is so fucking spicy, bro. This is heat! Oh my god! He's just like, go ahead! Do it! Shoot me! Oh my god!
What?
What the fuck?!
But as long as you're up for it, go straight for the critical hit.
Dear God!
Don't be a loser and accidentally miss and make me survive the shot.
What the hell is wrong with you? Dear goodness!
I've shot my fair share of bullets, and I know how fast the situation can turn into me holding the gun at your huge-ass head just because you were a teeny bit off with your aim. So take the shot! Drive a clean hole right through this man's head, hey? You think I won't shoot you if you act like that? Fine, I'll take the shot.
There's sweat coming down his hands. Oh my god, I have no idea what's about to happen here.
Oh, good answer. As a prize, I'll let you know that this key ain't even the right one. What? You think I'm crazy enough to show you the real deal in front of a guy with a fucking gun? Of course the key is hidden somewhere else. So if you kill me here, that will be a no to my offer. That means no key, no food, and no means of survival. Dude, Showby is my favorite fucking character, bro. He has been my favorite character since the beginning, and he is still my favorite character, dude. Oh my god! Ever since chapter 1, bro. Ever since chapter 1, Showby has been my favorite. You're bluffing. You've got to be bluffing. Bluffing or not, the choice is up to you, rainbow dipshit. So, what's it gonna be? Would you pay the price of a sandwich for a proper meal? Or would you just let the gun rip off and kill everyone in this room? Make your decision. I haven't got all day, you know. Holy shit. Oh my god. The hype, it just doesn't stop. Holy crap. Just shoot him, Teruya. He must be bluffing. Iroha, what? Don't shoot him. I feel like we need Showby alive. He's the only one shaking up this situation. Don't believe me? How about I give you a bonus gift? And with that, Showby threw the key he was holding to Iroha. What? Whoa, huh? What the? Go to the storage room and see for yourself if it's the real deal or not. That should be enough to figure out if I'm bluffing or not, you stupid bunch. Bravo! As expected from the ultimate broker, even I would have taken up on this offer with that level of performance. Shut up, Mikado! This is so hype. This is so hype. This might be my favorite chapter. This might be, well, I mean, DRA Chapter 4
was my favorite chapter of like all the I thought chapter 4 was insane. In DRA, I thought chapter 4 was fucking insane. And here we are in chapter 4, Lineage doing it again, SDRA2, and chapter 4 is fucking insane. Insane! God, I love Showby, dude. Alright, I get it. I'll pay for the meals. Really? I've got more important things to worry about than money. And I don't want to waste bullets to the legs of this guy. Wise choice, Your Honor. But first, I need to take everyone to the break room. I'll head over to the storage room after I'm done with that. You all wait for me there. And this is where being Showby's bestie, because you know what would happen? You want to know what, chat, do you want to know what would happen if I was there on the death game right now? And all that stuff unfolded. Showby would look at Teruya and he'd go, hey, that one right there's coming with me. And then me, little VodkaSunnyD, would have went over with Showby. And we would have gone off together. That's what would have happened if I was in the death game. Because that would have been my show, bro. From day fucking one. I told them. I told Sora. I told all of them. I said befriending Showby is the best thing you could do in this death game. And nobody listened. And we were imprisoned once more in the break room under Teruya's guidance. Just moments ago, we were all trying to rebel against Teruya. But now that the food problem was solved, we all suddenly agreed in silence to oblige to Teruya's request. Were we that desperate to avoid the harsh reality that was put upon us? Or did we just think that this was the most sensible solution to take? I had no right to question the others' choices, as I myself had decided to silently follow Teruya to the break room. Wait, but what about the shit bucket, though? We do actually need that. Like, all things aside, we do need that bucket. Yuki? I know what you're about to do, Yuki. Don't do it. Yuki Maeda, don't you do the thing you're about to do. I know you're about to do the thing, and I don't want you to do that thing. It's quite quiet in here, isn't it? Oh, what are you doing over there, Yoriko? Trying out the reset codes. We picked out a new book, remember? Gotta at least try it out. Didn't work. Don't worry. We've taken care of our starvation problem. And we still have a lot of hot packs left from when Teruya brought them. Yeah, but what about the shit bucket? Weren't you the one who was crying on and on about needing a shit bucket all morning? Well, now that we're trapped in here, it's not like we have a choice, right? I'm just gonna shit my pants. Iroha, don't do that! Oh, that reminded me. I still did it. Oh no, it's coming! Iroha! Hold it in! Hold it in, Iroha! Don't do it! I'm gonna start making Iroha faces, Iroha sprite face in the background. I'm like, oh! Iroha, no! Shut the hell up, Iroha. What? I said, shut the hell up, Iroha. This your man? No, chat. No, chat. Is this your man's? I just want to check. This your man's? Who the fuck are you to tell Iroha to shut up? Who are you to get up in Iroha's face under this horrible situation and tell her to shut the hell up? I want to know. I want to know who the fuck you think you are! Cause last I checked, your little baby piss boy, Yuki Maeda. Now, if you want to turn into Utsuro and start talking, I'd give you a pass. Otherwise, how about you take it down a few notches? We're all in the same boat here. Don't be disrespectful to Iroha. Dot. Iroha, you don't gotta take that shit. He pissed himself. He's mad because he pissed himself. No. I might have to start Iroha maxing. I might have to. I might have to start a Roha match. Like, it seems like Roha has no fans. I might have to step up. I might have to become the #1 Roha fan. Not that I think I can, because I like Showby too much. Showby is always going to be my #1. But I might have to do it. I might have to use my influence as VodkaSunnyD to spread the word of Iroha. I might have to do it. No one else is doing it. I might have to do it. Hope you didn't wait too long. I brought food that I brought from Showby. Wait, what are these? These are just calorie bars. Showby said that'll be enough for one meal. Said that's all he had since yesterday. But, still, this is going too far. This has been going too far. The moment they brought up shit buckets and guns, this stopped being normal. Well, it's a relief for me. People will go crazy for food, I tell you. All that's left is the bathroom. Now that I'm stuck in this tower as well, I won't be able to bring you guys that pot I promised. Is there like a window we can like just put our ass cheeks out and let it out? That might be the best thing that we can, like, there's gotta be a window, right? There's gotta be a singular window somewhere. Even if it's not one that you can scale or climb down or Hajime out of, there's gotta be a window. Or did they lock all that shit after chapter 1? I'll try to search for a substitute within the tower. It's fine, Teruya. You just need to take care of the meals. We'll take care of everything else. Huh? Oh, well, alright then. Wait, Shinji, what do you mean? Shinji, what are we gonna do?
Yuki, what is it?
As I emphasized yesterday, this is all for you. As long as you don't give up, there will be hope. Just keep it in until then. See you tomorrow morning. You want us to... Oh, he's talking about hope. I thought he was talking about something else. After Teruya left, there was a heavy silence in the break room. Yeah? It's like there was not only a lock on the tower that kept us from leaving, but there was now a mental lock between our bonds.
Yes.
Now then, let's get our priorities straight. I agree. Long live Iroha. That's the current priority. Nikkei, throw all the books that we've already checked in the fireplace. The fireplace? Yeah, since the temperature dropped, and considering the limited number of hot packs we have, we need an alternative method to keep ourselves warm. This is actually a super smart idea. Because they want to check all the books for clues. If you acknowledge a book doesn't have what you need, no reason for it to distract you or make you go, huh, did I already check that book? Throw it, burn it, create warmth. This is super smart from Shinji. Yuki, you and I are gonna make a bathroom out of these books. Bro, are you serious? So you're just gonna give up and live here for the rest of your life? That's not what I'm trying to do. I told you, the best course of action right now is to survive in this place. We need to make do with what we have. Honestly, Shinji's fucking killing it, bro. Then do it yourself, Shinji. I'd rather look for more clues than waste my time doing that. Yeah? Is that right, Yuki? Is that right? Yuki! So, Yuki walked away, but like, I want you to picture this. He just walked to the other end of the room. We're all trapped here. Yuki made it look like he walked away, left the conversation for life, but in reality, chat, this is what Yuki did. You can do it yourself. Huh. Hey, this was Yuki. You can just do it yourself. That's exactly what Yuki did. Yuki and Shinji having a conversation. Yuki's like, do it yourself. I'm gone. You like the pants? You like the pants? You know I got them on. Look at that. Monokuma style VodkaSunnyD pants. I shouldn't stand on this chair. I could slip and die. I could slip and die. Iroha, no! What's up with him these days? His mood changes on a whim, and he keeps saying bad words, yeah! Yuki, you need to chill with all the bad words. Shinji, I'll help. Oh, you will? Thank you. I'll help too. Can't let Sora take care of everything. I genuinely don't want any of the cast to die. I mean, that's how you get through chapter 4, right? Someone's gonna die, and I just don't want anybody on the cast to die. I'm kind of getting nervous as the chapter proceeds. That afternoon, Shinji, Yoriko, and I spent time creating a temporary bathroom using books. During that time, Nikke managed to light a fire on the fireplace using the books. I wouldn't call it satisfactory, but we were at least able to make some quality of life improvements. But no one showed a sign of being relieved or satisfied. We decided to investigate the break room again, though there was a hint of awkwardness among us this time around. Mikado's still tied up. Wait, what? Alright. We have to hang out with someone, okay? Alright? We do. Type the name of the person you want to hang out with. Who do you want to hang out with? Shinji? I do think it should be Shinji. Or Iroha. One of those two. Definitely. Definitely, actually, factually. Delore, thank you for the Prime. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Alright, it's between Iroha and Shinji. It's gotta be one of these two. Those are the two names I'm seeing the most. I have an idea. I have an idea. Of course it's gonna be a poll. Who should... Yeah. Of course it's gonna be a poll. Who should we hang out with? Question mark. The Iroha or Shinji? You guys got 2 minutes. I'm gonna use the bathroom again. Go vote for who you would like to hang with. I will be back in a moment. Chad, I have a question. As you guys vote. Now, as you guys know, I work a lot, bro. I stream for like 2 hours a day. And then after that, I'm just like always at work. All the fucking time, right? So I don't really hear about, what's hip. Yeah, that's the word I'll use. I don't really hear about what's hip. So I have some questions I have some questions as someone who isn't, like, really online. I mean, I wouldn't even call myself a Danganronpa streamer. I wouldn't. I'm a variety streamer. So I guess my question is, what is it Killcore? I think that's what it's called. I think it's Killcore. What's Killcore? And what's Danganronpa Muav? What is that? Kill Cure? I'm pretty sure it was Killcore. Fan games. Are they good? Should I look into them? It's Fanganronpa. Fanganronpa. I see. I was just curious. You know me. Curious lad. Didn't know what it was about. Hold on, who won? Shinji? Okay. Hanging out with Shinji. Have you heard of Despair Time? Isn't that just like... It's like a main game, right? Despair Time? It's like the second game, right? It's like Danganronpa 2 Despair Time. Yeah. Kumi Tante. The fuck is that? It's a YouTube series. Like, I'd have to watch it? I don't want to watch something. I want to play something. I want to play something. I don't want to watch. I want to play something. I'm a gamer. Gamer's game. Pretty sure it was Killcore, though. You're boring, Vodka? Thanks, man. When someone has different preferences than me, I also call them boring. Nah, it's Killcore. I'm telling you, dude, it's Killcore. I'm literally looking at you. It's called Killcore. I saw it the other day. It was called Killcore. I know for a fact it's fucking Killcore. Killcure only has a pro. You mean Killcore? You mean Killcore? Killcore only has a prologue? Alright, well, I'm not playing that right now, then. It's Killcure Vodka? It's Killcore, chat. I don't know. I don't really want to play anything that, like, isn't complete. Or at least isn't, like, close to completion. You know? Anyways. Should I investigate with Shinji? Sure. Oh, Sora! You want to investigate together? Yeah. I investigated the room with Shinji. You gained 14 billion experience. You got closer to Shinji. Yeah. That's why you hang out with Shinji, for the experience, bro. The 14 billion. It was now nighttime. Actually, the only indication that it was nighttime was through the clock in the room. So we weren't honestly that sure. But since everyone was so tired, everyone except Yukiya stopped their investigation and was getting ready for Betty Bye. I looked it up, it was Killcure. It's not Killcure! It's Killcore! I saw it the other day! I guess I'll call it a day for now. The only thing I had was a single energy bar. So I should save my energy. Look it up right now, no balls. Yeah. When I'm right and you're wrong, we're ending the stream. Okay, Google. Danganronpa Killcore. Search. The Danganronpa series features 3 core games, each centered around a killing game or killing school life where students are forced to kill one another to escape. Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc, Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair. Oh, it's Goodbye Despair. It's not Despair Time. And Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony. Okay. That's AI, bro. What do you mean, the basic Google thing that they give us? It's not kill cure, bro. I know it's not. I'm looking it up right now. It's not done. Kill Cure Beautiful Voice is a non-profit fan made by... Anyways, back to these. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna ask Weeby. You guys are saying too many things at once. Weeby was the one who recommended DRA and SDRA2, and they've been hype. So I'm just gonna ask Weeby. I say, Weeby, which one of these should I play? And that's how I'm gonna decide. It's a temporary toilet made by stacking books. Oh, really? I've tried to prevent the smell as much as possible. What is your compensation? What, for you guys to shut up? All right, here's a raffle. Here's a raffle for everybody who knew what it was called, and I did it. There you go. There you go. Join your raffle. Go ahead. I won't join it. Go ahead. Join your raffle. Greedy. It's a temporary toilet made by stacking books. I've tried to prevent the smell as much as possible. I don't really want to do it in there. I should be patient. Chat, can I be so for real? First thing I'm doing, as soon as they build the book tower for you to shit over, I'm instantly shitting on. I think it would be best to use the toilet first. No, think about it. Everyone's like, oh, I gotta hold out. Have you been in a porta potty that someone, like, blew up? Hell no. Of course I'm being the first person. Of course I'm being the first person. For anybody who's gonna hold, you're going to have to go eventually. You're gonna have to go eventually. Like, I want to go first, and then I'll prolong as much as possible. I don't really want to do it in there. I should be patient. Hey, at least they got 2 bathrooms. They got 2 book bathrooms. Vodka, do you prefer DRA pre-Utsuro Yuki or Sora as a protagonist? You know, I give Yuki a hard time. I give a lot of Danganronpa characters a hard time. But to be honest, I genuinely do tend to like all the characters. And usually I do think that Yuki should be given a hard time. But honestly, he was a good protagonist. Like, he was. Yeah, all things aside, he was a really good protagonist in DRA. I think Yuki was a good protagonist. I think that what happened is that once Utsuro appeared, if you asked me, what is better, Yuki as a protag or Utsuro as an antagonist? I think Utsuro was an antagonist, a Chapter 6 antagonist that I get afraid when I say this. I think Utsuro's appearance in DRA was cooler than Junko. I do. I don't want to be, shot on sight. But if you have played DRA, Utsuro and, what he did during the Chapter 6 trial was fucking awesome. Utsuro was sick. And that's part of the reason why I give Yuki a hard time. Because Yuki rocks on up in here and he's like, well, actually, and it's like, bro, just be Utsuro. But all things aside, pre-Utsuro, if I remove Utsuro from my mind, I think Yuki was a solid protagonist. As for Sora, Sora Hajime maxes. I like Hajime a lot. I'm talking about DR2 Hajime. I like DR2 Hajime a lot. And Sora Hajime maxes, and I like that. I do. I think that Sora is, with a difficult cast, and Kanade actually pointed this out. Where Kanade was like, oh, in Trial 2 you had me, in Trial 3 you had Showby. I feel like Sora tends to get a little, like, overshadowed at times in Trials, but I like Sora a lot as a character. Seeing her, like, get in there and deal with people, it's very funny. So I think I'm gonna lean towards Sora a little bit more, but Yuki by no means is a bad protagonist. He was a very good protagonist, and his, like, theory crafting in Trials was very good, despite standing next to people like Tsurugi Kinjo and fucking Rei Makaru. I think he did hold his own in Trials very well, despite who he was with. So, you know. Look at me going and complimenting Yuki like this. Like, you clip this out of context. Everybody clips other shit out of context. Like, he said this about my favorite character. Clip this shit out of context. But that's my genuine opinion. I think I like Sora's personality more than Yuki's. But I think Yuki really, really did a good job holding his own in Trials in DRA. Especially given who he was up there with. That's my honest opinion. I low-key got an ad while you were glazing Yuki. I was not glazing Yuki. I was stating factual information. Who do I want to talk to? Sitting up on this table, bud? We just need to endure this. One day we'll be let out. I just know it. What am I even supposed to be doing right now? Fireplace. Like, I looked at both the potties. Clock. It's a huge car. There's a lot of dust piled up, but the hands turn properly. I love Sora, but she's bad at Trials compared to Yuki. Now, I wouldn't say Sora's bad at Trials. I would say, like, listen. In competitive gaming across the scene, there's always, like, a bigger fish. In no matter what competitive shit you do, anything that would show someone's skills, there's always a bigger fish. And I'm just saying, I feel like Yuki managed to stand out despite the big fish that were swimming alongside him. Although, he does get cushioned by Akane. He does. He does get cushioned by Akane. Sora has a harder time, you know, I mean, and like, if you look at Kanade and how she performs in the trial, and you look at Showby and how they perform, and how he performed in that trial, they don't really give a lot of, like, wiggle room. They're not like Kyoko maxing. Like, Kyoko looks at Makoto a lot, and Kyoko's like, what do you think, Makoto? How about you tell us, Makoto? What do you think? And if Kyoko decided to just pull a Kanade and not do that, Makoto Naegi, the ultimate hope, would look like nothing in these trials. He would! He really would! If Kyoko just entered the trial, and Byakuya just entered the trial, and instead of them trying to kick back and let other people solve it, they just word vomited the same way that Showby and Kanade did, Makoto will completely overshadow. And I feel like that kind of happened in the first few trials with Sora, but that doesn't make her a bad character. It just shows, like, I mean, we already discussed this. Kanade might be one of the most intelligent characters across Danganronpa, you know. It's an interesting conversation. I might do, like, an analysis on Danganronpa characters. I really don't know what I'm supposed to do. Am I supposed to go to bed? Is that what I've been supposed to do this whole time? The second night in the tower is now over. Thanks to the hot packs that Teruya brought and the fireplace, the temperature became somewhat comfortable. The toilet was only temporary, but less embarrassing than I thought it would be. But I still can't see a way out of the break room. How much longer will it take for us to get out of this tower? As the situation is now, everyone was much more hopeless with everyone, speaking less and less. Well, obviously we'd lose more motivation when we've been in prison since yesterday. As a lot of things are happening at once, our group relationships is cracking little by little. Now, if you ask me who's, like, the strongest in trials of all Danganronpa characters, correct me if I'm wrong, but it's probably just Shuichi, right? Like, it's probably just Shuichi. Which, I mean, he's, like, a detective, so, you know. Like, as far as, like, stepping up. But the V3 cast was fucking crazy. Like, a different kind of crazy. Like, the kind of crazy where it's like, I don't want to meet this person in the parking lot. Like, that kind of crazy. Like, there was a room of personalities there. It probably is Shuichi. But I like to think of things from a more, From a more like, what is it? Like normal person. Oh, what the fuck? It's snowing in here? Oh my god, it's freezing. Is it morning already? Huh? Oh, the snow is so pretty. Though not as cold as yesterday, what greeted me along with the cold air was snowflakes falling from the sky. It's snowing in the building. Thank goodness. But what I was gonna say though is like, I like to analyze Danganronpa from the angle of what would happen if I or like my friend just got thrown into the game. And like, I think what you gotta remember is like Makoto and like fucking, especially, I mean, Hajime's like a weird case. But like, if you look at these characters, right, they're coming from like a pretty normal standpoint of thinking. Like during the time that they're in the trials, you're taking a normal individual, looking at Hajime, normal. You're taking a normal individual, right? And they now have to like constructively think, investigate, and break down a case with their like I don't want to say normal brain, but you know what I mean? It's like if you took the average person and you threw them in to like constructively think about something. I feel like that's harder for most people. So like I gotta give like some credit to, see, I don't know what Sora's deal is, but I gotta give credit to Sora. Like, Sora can constructively think. And I think Yuki, like, really did a good job in the trials. I think Hajime did a good job in the trials as well. Makoto, like, I will glaze Makoto until the end of time. Like, I will glaze the fuck out of Makoto, as you've seen. That dude's the ultimate hope. I love his stand against Junko. But, like... bruh. If you think about trials, bro, I mean, yeah, Chiaki was a hidden gem in the trial. In DR2 trials, Chiaki, hidden gem. Which, I mean, it made sense. Like, when it started to make sense when she was like, oh, like, because she's the ultimate gamer. She's played every game, you know. She's played critical thinking, choices matters games, right? So suddenly she's able to, like, work her brain. Like, Chiaki was awesome. But yeah. It's interesting to think about. Sora, you up? Come here to the fireplace and warm yourself. How did we start a fire, by the way? This is snow. Just how? We're inside a building and it's snowing. I know it's a virtual reality, but we're just gonna throw out the laws of nature, huh? Burning books? Yeah, but how did they burn it? Well, this is a virtual world. It was constructed to be 100% identical to the real one. Things still should behave logically, even if we're in a virtual reality. Then how do you explain Mikado's magic? He's an exception. I mean, he's the one who prepared this fireplace, after all. But it seems like even he doesn't know what's going on. He might be playing dumb, but pressing him seems pointless at this point. That aside, what are Yuki and Shinji up to? Yuki seems completely unfazed. He's investigating the books with a pretty serious face right now. We talking about serious Yuki? Oh, serious Yuki decided to come out and play. Angry Yuki, even. As for Shinji. Shinji, you okay? I know you tend to not do too hot in this environment. He's been silent ever since he woke up. Shinji! Shinji, are you alright? He said he had PTSD about snow. He seemed fine inside the tower up until now. What should we do? Aren't we in a pretty bad situation? Yuki is beyond control, and if Shinji's like that, we should keep investigating. Sora, even if we ponder about this, the best we can do is investigate. That is the only way out of here. Yeah, much better than someone dying. And they say that the temperature actually increases a bit when it snows. Crazy, huh? Does it actually? Who said that? Snow falling from the inside of the building, Shinji being immobilized, and Yuki being cut off from the rest of the group. Even if these dire situations, the best we can do is to investigate. But is that really enough? And just like that, meaningless time flew by. Every day was the same event, the same activity. No progression on investigation. Endless books of unknown letters. Teruya did let us out once a day for our book meeting. Well, I mean, yeah, if he didn't, we know what would happen. But no string we got was the reset code for any of us. And just like that, 3 days had passed. 3 days?! Oh, everything's gonna hit the fan. The music. Where'd my game go? Music completely cuts. Music completely cuts. Game, come back to me. Won't you come back to me, my darling? Won't you come back to me? Thank you. Sora, what's up? Why did you want to gather everyone? Could you keep it short? It's almost bedtime. The reason I've gathered you all is because I think we've had enough. Everyone, do you know how many days have passed since we've been stuck here? 4? No, 5. And are you all just fine with that? Being stuck here forever? But it's not like we have any other outs. And living like this doesn't actually seem that bad. Iroha, the shit is gonna pile up! Sora, I want to escape this place just as much as you do, but... Then let's do it. Let's escape. Well, we would have if we had a way to do so. I already told you how on the first day. Oh, they're gonna do it. They're gonna roll with my plan. Option 1. Investigate this place until we find something that can help us escape. Option 2. Teruya gets in contact with the outside world, and we escape together. Option 3. We fight Teruya with the risk of someone getting injured. I see no hope in pursuing options 1 or 2 anymore. So, we must fight Teruya. That's our only option left. I'm telling you, bro, anytime anything happens in Roha, no! Sora, wait. Nah, I gotta do it. I'm putting a Roha on the Tamagotchi Island, bro. I'm putting a Roha on the Tamagotchi Island. I have to, bro. She's too funny. Sora, wait. I know that it's the only way. I know that, but he's got a gun. Someone's definitely gonna get shot. Worst case scenario, someone might die. Agreed. Staying here doesn't threaten our lives, does it? We should just wait it out a bit more. Everyone, recall Mikado's words a few days ago. Albino girls say what? You're not Showby, you naked man! You don't call me that! Mikado said that we had stopped trying to think. As much as I hate quoting Mikado, of all people, but he's got a point. We must take great risks if we want great results. When did we become this afraid of taking risks? Please, everyone, lend me your strength, or else we will never be able to escape this place.
Finally, someone who's making some sense.
Here we go. Yuki, you have something you want to say?
I'm all for Sora's idea. I was gonna do it alone, since you all seemed hopeless.
Yeah?
Seems like the only sane person here is Sora, eh?
You think we haven't thought about it? It's just that it's too dangerous.
Dangerous? How? You're afraid you're gonna die here? You gonna piss yourself? Big deal! We're only gonna be dead in the virtual world anyway. I guess dying here might bring some unexpected consequences to our body in the real world. But if I was given the choice to fight to the death or give up thinking and living a meaningless life, I would gladly take a bullet or 2.
Okay. No, Yuki, no one's gonna die. We're gonna... Oh my god.
We're gonna escape this place unscathed. That's how we're going to plan things out. Oh, Yuki.
Of course. That would be for the best. I was just supposing the worst outcome.
You tend to do that a lot, Yuki. Please, everyone, lend me your strength. I'm all on board as well. And while you're on that plan, could you also free me once you escape here?
I beg of you. I know I've been a jerk to everyone these last few days. But as Sora said, we need everybody on this. That's how we're all gonna get out of here.
Stand down, Yuki! What?
Bro? Do you want to know how I got these scars, bro?
That's not courage. That's recklessness. Even police go through extensive training to handle people with guns. Sure, we'll be able to stop Teruya if the 6 of us attack him together. But someone will die. We don't even have first aid kits here to treat someone if they get injured.
What's wrong with you, bro? You've been acting weird lately. Why are you just giving up like that?
I told you. We have to stay put right now.
Until when? It's already been a few days. We've investigated this place thoroughly. And what did we get? No evidence. No clues of escape. Nothing.
Thank you, Yuki. Thank you, Yuki. Yuki, tell me more! Yuki, allow me to sit here and you tell me more!
You're usually the one to rally everyone. You're our leader. You've always...
Shut up! What do you know? Yeah, what do you know about Shinji, huh? Do you know how it feels to have someone killed because of your recklessness? Yeah! Shinji, get the fuck behind me! Shinji, is it because of the snow? Don't give in to your inner fears, Shinji. We need your strength. This is an intense moment. Clearly Shinji's fighting his own demons right now. And Yuki's Yuki-maxing, as he does. By the way, who do you think's gonna play Joker in the new movie? In the new Batman movie, who do you think they're gonna get for Joker? Surely they're gonna get Yuki Maeda. And he's gonna play the Joker in the new movie. Surely! Surely Yuki has the part. Yeah, surely. If you're gonna do it yourselves. I'm sorry, but I'm not in. Bro! Damn. Yuki, leave him be. Honestly, leave him be. He has his reasons. It sucks because, like, I feel like Shinji would be the most help here, but, I mean, you know, if he's got his own demons that he's fighting over this. Like, obviously, Chad, I looked at you and I said I would tackle him down. But my plan only works if other people try to go with me. And if people are opposed to that plan and want to wait it out, want to survive, want to grow accustomed to the settings until they find freedom, honestly, it's not my personal choice. But I'm not going to invalidate their choice. You know what I mean? We're wired to survive. I can't discredit Shinji here. I can't. I was naive to think that everyone would just agree to this. It is an extremely risky plan after all. It would be best to have everyone on this, but I won't force anyone. If anyone wants to not participate, tell me now. I like that pen. I just look at he's got a I like that pen in your ear. I just noticed that. Pen boy. Then I'm out too. Iroha, no! Iroha? I don't understand why we have to take that risk. It's not like we're gonna die here. I mean, there are some things that I feel are pretty uncomfortable, like the bathroom issue. But we can adapt and live here peacefully. I don't want pain, and I don't want to die. If you let me go, then I will gladly sacrifice myself to be your personal meat shield. Will you, though? You were the one who was like, the voids are talented liars. How do I not know that you're not a talented liar right now, Makoto? Makoto? I meant to say Mikado. Wait a minute. Makoto. Mikado. Makoto? Mikado. Makoto? Mikado. Clearly, there's a connection here, theorists. Yuriko? Nikke? How about you? I'm honestly not sure if this is the right choice. Teruya did say that if one of us rebelled, that all the others would also die, as they are partly responsible. Oh my god. Huh? He did? Then how about we all just pretend like none of this ever happened? No. I'm gonna fight. Oh, no. Something crazy's about to happen. Yuriko! Sora's right. We can't do anything without taking risks. If we yearn for hope, we should achieve it with our own hands. Fuck it, I'm in. And that's why I love Nikke! Nikke?
Yes.
When you think about it, this is partly my fault. I'm the one who said that we should investigate. And that sort of led to us being trapped here. Now that I'm not a void and I'm on your side, I should follow through and fulfill my responsibility. Besides, Mikado wouldn't be able to do anything to me right now. No, that has nothing to do with Shinji and me. I don't want to die. Right, Shinji? Please just leave me alone for a while. Leave him alone for a little bit. He's under a lot of pressure. Relax, Iroha. We'll all be fine. You can stay put if you're scared. We're gonna get everyone out safe and sound. Even if the sky is falling down, I know that we'll be safe and sound.
So 4 of us. Got any plans?
No. I was gonna think of one once we agreed to actually do this.
Then hear me out on my idea. I've been thinking about it for a few days now.
Huh? You've really been thinking about escape nonstop? Of course!
I was the one who said we should fight Teruya from the start, remember?
I remember. Although I failed to gather everyone's strength, I was able to group a small team who shared a common interest. Yuki's plan went like this. Since Teruya had to open the door himself and enter the room, we will hide beside the door and attack together with heavy books once the door opens. Because it was a surprise attack, we might just be able to take a hold of Teruya's gun. The main problem is just how strong Teruya will be. But even a grown man wouldn't be able to win against 4 people that easily. It is true. You got numbers. The operation day was tomorrow morning, when he brings us the calorie bars. I should sleep early and preserve my strength. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh! Chat, tomorrow is gonna be insane. Tomorrow is gonna be insane. I know. I'm just, yesterday I put in the Discord that I'm having some health issues. I'm still facing those health issues now. I am. So, do what we can do. I apologize for any issues that happened on the other platform. I'm gonna be so for real with you guys. Like, I want to give you guys some, like, intel on how it works on my end. For me to go and, like, end the live, right? If something like that's happening. If something like that goes on, right? And a person gets banned, it takes 2 seconds on TikTok to ban a vid. That's how easily... That's how... Well, I should say that's how poorly TikTok has it set up. And a lot of people don't stream on TikTok because of this.
I let TikTok run in the background as its own thing, and I pray and beg that TikTok moderation that you've seen TikTok moderation ban us for anything. Kanade calls someone a whore. Takedown. Kanade says some crazy shit. Takedown. You know what? It's just so... they take down for everything. And you would think if someone is spamming horrible stuff in a chat, TikTok would take it down. And they don't. You know, they don't. But for me to go in and end it, then I'm risking being exposed to spoilers. And all it takes is me seeing one sentence, and it ruins everything. So I pinged my mods. I let them know to go take care of things, and, you know, they did what they had to do. And I think that, I think it's better to leave it up and let them go and ban the specific people that need to be banned, rather than, you know, end it, and then those same people can come back the next day. Because guess what? You want to hear something cool about TikTok? You can't ban people while you're not live. Yeah, let that sink in. Let that sink in. Someone in your messages spoiling you? Someone in your DMs spoiling you? Someone under your comment section doing some fucked up shit? Yeah. Yeah. You have to actually be live. If a moderator wants to ban someone for you, you have to be live for them to do it. Isn't that cool? So, I tend to just let it run, and I'm really just hoping that TikTok, like, improves. I don't think they will, but I'm hoping they improve. But that's why you come to Twitch, you know what I mean? Twitch is heavily moderated. It's taken care of, and unfortunately, people are going to be shitting online, and we can't really do anything about it. It's just... Please, TikTok, improve, please. I've gone into TikTok lives where there literally is just, like, 50 people spamming, like, slurs. I'm sure you've seen it in some lives. They put it on, like, Twitter and stuff, where they're like, look at this TikTok live of, like, it was like the Costco guys. It was the Costco guys. They went live on TikTok, and they were just... people spamming slurs. You can't do anything. That's how poor TikTok's moderation is. So I'm hoping they improve. But yeah, that's why we got Twitch, you know?